really proud to be a part of what was the first series of the Exiles versus England, and it was really exciting to get out there and put out a good performance firstly, and to win in the way that which we did. We definitely celebrated nice and hard that night, and it was a great experience for me coming over here, and as it's been spoken of, you tend to give away any representative chances coming over to England in the past, and to have that now, and it's just something to strive for. It's an individual accolade that you can get, and to be leading the side this year, it's even more of an honour. It's very, very exciting.
It's always going to be the question is the same as the state of origin back home. It didn't really kick off until 5 years into it, and then they got that mate against mate, and there's a big rivalry. And I think the RFL handing the reins over to us this year sort of separates them from us, and hopefully we can get that rivalry. And we don't want to be hated by anyone, but we want to have that competitive sort of spirit and get that atmosphere around the game.
It's all the more important at a warm-up game for England, being as it's going to be probably the toughest opposition that they're going to face this year.
Myself and Robbie and obviously Bomber, we've tried to put a lot back into the game over here, and we want to help the English game, and obviously the international game. If England are at a top level, it's better for the game as a whole. In saying that, with the Exiles team, we want to put a team together that's going to beat them. So it's a fine line. We want to beat them, but we do want to help them in the process.
I think there's going to be a lot more momentum going into this game. Obviously, last year was its first ever attempt. To see, let's test the waters. Let's see how it goes. And to a person, everybody that saw that game said, this is what we wanted, this is what we needed. And the fact that the Exiles came out and they won that first game has really thrown the gauntlet down to the England team. But not only down to the England team, but to all the England supporters as well. I mean, I think a lot of the supporters turned up kind of not knowing what sort of game it was going to be. And what they saw was an amazing, very professional, delivered game. It was absolutely brilliant, top draw. And I think there's going to be a lot more interest. There's going to be a lot more expectation from the opening game especially, and that's what we're all going to build towards. The players get caught up in the momentum of that, supporters get caught up, the administration and the coaches, everyone gets caught up in the momentum of internationals, because there's something special. What we're getting is basically the best players in the Super League coming together and trialling out in two games, two teams against one another. Absolutely top draw.